Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on Las Vegas Boulevard South, just past mile marker 11. So we are 11 miles north of the California state line here in southern Nevada, heading back towards civilization up here. We just left 7 Magic Mountains, which are 7 stacks of spray-painted boulders, essentially. Some artists decided to spray paint a bunch of boulders and then stack them on top of each other out here in the desert. So feel free to check that out in our video library. It's also free, so it's one of the few free things that you can do here in Vegas, provided you have a car and can come down here. I'm not sure what Uber would charge you to come down here, but probably be kind of expensive, especially while you get out for 10 or 15 minutes or whatever and take some pictures or do whatever it is you want to do, etc. But it's definitely a tourist attraction. Folks are very, very into it. We're down here at the 194th Street block of our Las Vegas Boulevard South. It's interesting to see that when you don't have any homes out here. Of course, that's only a matter of time before they start putting them in. It's only a matter of time. But it's always quite peaceful out here in the desert at dusk, I think. I've always thought so. You have the Union Pacific Railroad line right here in the middle, in between us and Interstate 15, which is over here off to our left. Interstate 15, of course, a major interstate arterial highway here in the western United States, traveling all the way from northeast to San Diego and east of LA, all the way up north through Salt Lake City, obviously Vegas, and then up to Salt Lake City, all the way up to the border of Canada, Montana, and its border with Canada. Probably not the most heavily used interstate highway. I've driven it up to Montana before, and once you get north of Salt Lake, it's desolate. There's nothing out there. You get up into Idaho and Montana out there, there's nothing. Only when you get to like I-90 up there in Montana, which is the east-west one, and that tends to be pretty congested there in Montana, surprisingly enough. But as it is, pretty surprising. You just get out there and there's nothing. But that's the case here in a lot of the western United States. There's a lot of unpopulated areas. In fact, they say 50% of the U.S. population lives east of the Mississippi River as we cross mile marker 14 now. Of the city start to come into view here on the horizon. It's always nice to see after being out here in the desert. And I've mentioned in previous videos they plan on building some huge regional airport out here in the desert off to the right of us, that they plan on building at some point, someday, for some reason. They say that Las Vegas International Airport's being outgrown. Jeep didn't want to hang out. I'm doing the speed limit, so no ticket for me today, thank you. But yeah, so they want to build this huge highway, or I'm sorry, huge airport out here, and call it a regional airport. But you already have LA 250 miles away, which makes no sense to me. I mean, if someone could explain it to me, I'd love to hear why. But it just sounds like a big waste of money to me. And for the people looking to come to the Strip, good luck. If they put an airport out here that replaces Las Vegas International, way out here in the middle of nothing, you're going to have one terrific trek in front of you, all the way up to the Las Vegas Strip. It is going to be quite the taxi or Uber ride, and fare. So the speed limit here on Las Vegas Boulevard South, we're on South, we're heading northbound, is 55 miles an hour, now passing mile marker 16. and it's 65 over there on Interstate 15. So in an hour, those folks will be 5 miles ahead of us, or 10 miles ahead of us. Actually kind of see Frenchman's and Sunrise Mountain way off in the distance. Almost a silhouette at this point at this time of day. Rental trucks and vehicles with livestock must stop. They have the check section up here. Now the speed limit on 15 drops to 55 over there. So yeah, this huge industrial complex, they've just put this in over here. You see ads for all sorts of attractions on the strip there. Exit 382. That's got to be... That doesn't seem right. There's no exit 382 on Interstate 15 in Nevada. It's only like 90-something miles before it hits Arizona. That's an upcoming video too as well, just to FYI. Want to be able to drive that stretch of roadway, Interstate 15 there in Arizona. It's only like 30 miles or something. But it's really cool because it's very twisty turny and you have the river right there off to the side. I'd like to be able to show that to you. This is the check station they mentioned back there for all the commercial trucks and stuff. And then up here on the right you have Speed Vegas, which is a really cool attraction. I've never been, but I would think it's pretty cool. We'll pull in here real quick and show you what we're talking about here at Speed Vegas. As darkness begins to fall here in the Las Vegas Valley, you have this huge transformer looking thing out front. So here you can rent a supercar. And you can see Ferraris and a Lambo over there, in addition to a Porsche back there. So very, very cool stuff. There is another one there. That's cool. Nothing I'll ever be able to afford, but definitely a cool attraction. Ferrari there. And yeah, you can rent these things and travel around. And there you have this huge transformer out front. It's definitely an attraction here in the desert. So you can hit this and take a picture with the transformer on your way down to 7 Magic Mountains. It's free to take a picture with the transformer. It's not free to drive around in one of the supercars though. That part's not free. But we're coming back into civilization up here. The M Casino and Hotel is up here. This is via Inspirada, which heads over to the Inspirada neighborhood, over off to our right, several miles to our east. And the M Hotel and Casino is actually making so much money that they're building a separate hotel tower next to it. As we cross mile marker 19 now, 19 miles away from the California border. Yeah, when the casinos go through these huge expansions, it's because they're making tons of cash. Believe me, if they weren't making as much money as they thought they should, then they wouldn't be doing it. When they go through, like the El Cortez downtown, they're definitely making some money because they just went through a huge expansion as well. RV Camping World over here on the left. Approach St. Rose Parkway up here. Major artery here through the city of Henderson. And we've got what looks like a landscaping truck up here in front of us. And again, I'd love to be able to do this as a live stream down here in the middle of nowhere on the desert, but I can't because there's no signal. So mile marker 20 now, so we are about 10 miles south of the city of Las Vegas, downtown. has its marquee LED lit up there. That's pretty cool. M's actually a really nice casino. I've been told that when teams come in to play the Raiders, they stay at the M casino. I don't know if that's true, but it would make sense. Keep them away from the distractions of the strip, etc. I'm gonna make a turn here into this gas station. Fuel up, $3.99 a gallon for regular unleaded there. It says. Would like to take a moment and thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really, really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. My big pal Al, I call him. So please help us out. And also check out our shop section on our YouTube channel. We have some awesome merch available for you. Maybe something for yourself, for your significant other, your bartender, server, best friend. And as we pull in here, straighten it up for a moment. And again, thank you all so very, very much for being here. Could not do this without any of you. From all of us here at the Vegas Don channel, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next time, folks. Oh, and as always, remember, here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Now we'll see you next time.